Thank you for joining me, my amazing angels. This is Tarot in White Oracle, where we get into the cloud and see what we see. This is going to be our you versus them, which is for the next 30 days for our Libras. So let's get into it. All right, while I was meditating, I was seeing Little Bo Peep and also knives being thrown and not the movie Knives Out. Maybe that's something you guys saw together or something that your partner really resonates with. And Little Bo Peep, I don't know. Maybe that's something that you guys share as well, or something, again, your partner or you really likes. So thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance to our Libras. We're going to go ahead and draw for our past, present, and future energies. And I will be reading the past and present energies, but the future energies will not be read until the ending of the reading. Remember, this is a general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It will not resonate with everyone, so do not force it if it's not for you. I do read for high vibing, soul tribe, soulmate, and soul twin connections. And we do something every day. We are a new channel. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read for future energies. So far, it is not looking bad, my Libras. Thank goodness. Some of you were having really meh readings. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm also going to draw for your truth, your person's truth, and the truth that the universe is serving up to you, so that we can see a little bit more about what's going on in your connection. And let's get one for the universe's truth. And this is just the energy in the connection itself. And we'll get a theme card. And then we'll dive into the tarot. Wow, okay. So, my Libras, our past energy. It does look like we have our Nine of Wands and our Six of Pentacles. And this is all about persisting through struggles, not giving up. You know, fighting the battles that need to be fought. A lot of times in relationships, we have a lot of battles. We have a lot of maybe sometimes drama. We have differences. We have conflicts. And this is really just about not giving up and trying to make things even between you two, balanced between you two. There might have been conflicts about the balance, about what's fair and not. Like maybe a lot of times in relationships, sometimes a person feels like they're giving more than another person. Or, you know, if you're living together, it's like, hey, I come home from work, you come home from work. Why am I doing all the cleaning and the cooking and the this and that? And sometimes it can be as simple as that, but it can also be about emotions. A lot of times one person might be showing up emotionally more than another person, or the other person just isn't there emotionally at all. So it can have to do with physical things, but it can also have to do with emotional things too. And of course, this resonates with our mental mind space as well. So in the past, there's a sense of there's a little struggle going on, or a lot of struggle going on about the equal give and take in your relationship, about the equality, the fairness. But there's a sense of working through it, a sense of not quitting on it, and a sense of persisting. And it looks like maybe you've gotten to a more balanced place. In your current energy, I do see that if anything was being entertained with a third party, that's no longer happening. This can also mean that, you know, you guys are not really in a place where you're doing too much celebration out and about. Maybe you guys are more focused on work, taking care of your home. There's not too many celebrations going out, having wine parties, this kinds of thing. There's also a strong sense of this being something that you guys have spent a lot of time in. So we do have our Six of Cups. Our Six of Cups is all about that history you share together, the memories you share. So if you guys took a break for some reason, this means the person is coming back around. You guys will have a reunion. For some of you, for others of you that are still together, this is just simply energy that's nostalgic. It's about, hey, we have a lot of history together. We share a lot of memories together. So this is probably a relationship that's at least a year old, you know, or I'd say at minimum 6, but more likely a year or more old, because you guys share a lot of memories. And you guys have a lot of history together. Or maybe this is someone from your childhood that's come back around, and this is someone that, you know, if it is a newer relationship, then it's someone that you knew from your past. We also get the King of Wands, which is just a very motivated and passionate energy. It's a beautiful energy. It's a strong energy. This is also a very good energy for soul connections and soul contracts, although the Emperor and Empress to me are much stronger in that. But the King of Wands is very, you know, close to heaven as well. He's like in heaven and earth. And because we have our 6 of Cups, this relationship could be something that is a past life connection. You might have a really strong feeling with this person because it's a past life. But let's see what else we get in the cards to see if this is more of a soul tribe, soulmate, or soul twin connection. Oh, I'm not reading your future energy yet. We're gonna look at that in a bit. Okay, so for your truth, so the truth of the Libras, I do get more like emptying out your space, emptying your mind, cleaning, purifying, practicing more routines of just really trying to clear out your mental and emotional spaces, and maybe your physical spaces. You're trying to have a clean slate in your life, and or this is your encouragement on your side of the energy. What I get for your person is some jealousy. There may be some possessiveness or competitiveness. Maybe this person's a little more dependent than you would like on you. There could be some jealousy coming from your person's side. Now remember, energy is you know, fluid, and this is a general. So for cross watchers, the energy could be flipped. So I'm going to be reading for our Libras here and for Libras persons here, but remember, you can flip the energy if that's what makes sense to your situation, because this is a reading for so many people. In the middle, the universe is saying that this relationship is about reflection. It's about remembering your faith, whatever that is, in terms of, you know, any spirituality that you might practice, in terms of just reflecting on life, on its meaning, on its bigger purposes, that this relationship is really about bringing those up to the horizon. This means this is a spiritual connection. And because you have the King of Wands and the 6 of Cups, I have no doubt that this is a soul connection, but we're gonna see what type it is. So I also get the Divine Feminine. So this is also a very strong card in terms of soul connections. So, you know, this is really strong energy so far for a soul connection. So let's see what, all right, sorry, I had a little cough there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this energy up because we're going to look at this later. And we're gonna go ahead and dive into our tarot and see what we get. So this is Libra's feelings. We're gonna go through feelings and perceptions, wants and actions for both sides. So let's go ahead and dive into our feeling space. All right, we're being a little shy, Libras, with what we're feeling. 7 of Pentacles, okay. All right, and the 5 of Cups, okay. So let's go ahead and draw for your person. I am seeing the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, and our 5 of Cups. So the Moon is all about, you know, those subconscious emotions. It's all about those secret parts of you, the parts that you keep hidden. It's all about, wow, a lot of reversed energy for our, all right, so this is all about the secret parts of you. You know, this is all about hiding who you really are or what you're really feeling, or you're not really sure what to feel about the other person just yet. So you're either not really sure what to feel yet, or you're hiding what you feel. We do get the Seven of Pentacles, and this is a card about investing, you know, but it's also a card about waiting. So it's like, you might also be, you know, procrastinating as well. So it's a card sometimes where you're not moving forward just yet, but you're thinking about the investment. You're thinking about, should I invest? Should I not? What do I feel in this? Or do I want to reveal what I feel? So it's a bit of holding back. You're holding back with what you're doing, and you're holding back with what you're feeling. What I get in the Five of Cups is you do have disappointments, or maybe you regret something that happened in this relationship, or something that you had said or didn't say, or you might have some sort of disappointment in the way that this person is showing up for you. And so maybe that's making you feel like, all right, I'm not going to put all my cards on the table. I don't know if I want to invest just yet. So let's see what we get for. So for your person, there is this sense of they're not really thinking about the future. They're not really sure about a new beginning. And these are two strong cards about a new beginning, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. And these are both about sharing truth, sharing the clarity of things. And this is about moving forward with commitments. And, you know, there's just a really strong sense of your person not really revealing as well the truth or the clarity of things, or feeling like you're not, and feeling like things aren't moving forward in terms of a commitment or in terms of moving forward, which makes sense because your energy is holding back. So it's like you're holding back your emotions here, the truth of what things are, and your person is feeling like things are being held back and the truth of things aren't being revealed. And you are, you know, in the Seven of Pentacles, which is you're investing maybe, but you know, it's not sure yet. So you're not making movement. And this person is seeing that nothing is being moved in terms of commitments. And there's like a stalled energy. And so there's a stalled energy in terms of thinking of the future. So it might just be where it's like, it feels kind of like a standstill situation right now in your feeling spaces. Now, this is for the next 30 days, and energy sometimes works quicker for some groups and slower for others. So energy processes maybe in the next 15, 20 to 30 days. This could take all 30 days, or the energy could process out in 20 days. Depends, you know, on everyone's situation. Let's go ahead and dive deeper and see what we get for perceptions. Now, remember, you know, a lot of times when you're in relationships, your person is just going to mirror your energy. So if you are unsure about something, that's going to come up in that person's energy too. And then they're going to a lot of times mirror that back to you. Yeah, so we get the Ten of Pentacles in the perception space. So Libras is viewing this connection as something that they can have a commitment with, or they perceive you as someone who wants to have a commitment. So they do perceive, Libra perceives their person as someone they would like a commitment with, or someone who wants a commitment with them. Like, this is something that could be stable. They perceive their person, you know, in a positive light. We also get the Ace of Wands. So they perceive this relationship or their person as someone that they can have a beautiful beginning with, as someone that they can just start again. Like, the Ace of Wands is your lightest energy. It has so much potential. This card has the most potential of all the cards because it's the lightest energy in the deck. And so this is an energy that is saying, hey, we have so much potential here. We can make anything happen. And I can totally see us together. But we do get the High Priestess, who's right in the middle. And this is, when she's upright, it's like, you know, you're tapped into your intuitive spiritual side. But when it's in reverse, it's like you feel there's a block intuitively, emotionally, and you don't know. So it's like right there in the middle. It's like, I can see the commitment, I can see all the possibility, but at the same time, I'm hesitant and I don't know just yet, like which way to go, or is this what we're doing? Is this good for what we're doing? And I can see that in your moon energy. You know, both of these energies are very much like you're emotionally holding back, or you're emotionally being quiet. Or really, you just might not be sure of your own emotions. So let's see what your person is perceiving. So this is how your person perceives you, or the connection. Remember, this isn't necessarily the truth. It's just how you are being perceived, or how the connection is being perceived. So we do get our 5 of Cups, which we also got in your feeling space, Libras. So your person is perceiving how you are feeling. So you're feeling disappointed or regret around something, and they see that, they perceive that. They see you or this connection as something that gave them some disappointment, or you disappointed them, or they perceive you as having, you know, regrets around something. And it could be from this person. They could have done something that made you feel disappointed, and they see that you're disappointed in them. It could be that as well. So we do get the Magician and we get the Hermit. And so they're perceiving you as someone who's very powerful, someone who can make things happen, someone who perhaps wants to. And we see that here in this as well, because we do get the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And so those are very strong energies in terms of making things happen, moving forward. All potentials possible, commitments are possible, we can do life together. And they see you as someone that can bring it on for this relationship. But they also see you as someone who is taking a lot of time out, or you are, you know, you're someone who is like a lone wolf, or someone who is, you're on time out right now. It's like you're taking time to yourself. You're being quiet. And it's probably because you're sifting through your emotions. You're not really connected to what you're feeling just yet, because your High Priestess is in reverse. And so you also get the Moon card. So there's a lot of cloudy energy around what it is you're feeling, and around what it is that you are perceiving in this connection. So let's go ahead and get your Wands. So we do get the Page of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and move these up just a tad so you can see this more fully. So we get our Page of Pentacles. And let's see what else we get. And thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance. And let's see, what do we get for action? So this is going to be our action space. What is it? Or sorry, not our action space. This is our wants. This is our wants space, and then I'm going to be pulling for action space. So I do see that the Libra wants a beginning in this relationship. They want to put down the seeds. They want to start commitment. It doesn't feel like you guys have a strong commitment. If you guys have been together for a year, maybe it's been in and out, or maybe you guys took a couple breaks, or maybe you were together and then took a break. This does not feel like a strong commitment, because we don't really get that energy in many cards here. In the current energy, we do get the King of Wands, and that can be some strong earthly energies in terms of commitments, but it's not super solid energy. It's like more like on a soul level, a spiritual level, emotional level, you guys feel like you're together, but you're not living together. You're not married, or you know. So this is your Page of Pentacles. This is like, this person wants to plant the seeds to ground this on earth. So whether that's a situationship, making it a relationship, or maybe it's, we've been dating for a while, let's just not date any more people, let's just focus on each other. Or maybe it's, let's move in, maybe it's, let's get married, maybe it's, let's have a family. Whatever that stronger commitment is for you guys, your Libra wants to those seeds down for that stronger commitment. Now, for most of you, I feel like this is really a relationship where you guys at most are living together. I don't pick up any vibes really of being married, but if it does resonate for you, for those groups, you know, then that's beautiful energy for you to learn from. But for most of you, this is going to be, you know, a year or less, and you guys are figuring this out. I also get the Lovers, and so the Lovers is very strong soulmate, soul twin energy. And I also get the Divine Feminine here. So this could be a soul twin. I can see a lot of energy where that would resonate for me. But it's also possible that this is a soulmate. Yeah, because so you get the Lovers, you get your High Priestess, but she is in the inverse right now. You get Divine Feminine energy here, Reflection, which is a strong spiritual card from the universe. And we do get our Six of Cups. So this feels like this has a past life or past history, and this is soulmate or soul twin. And this often comes out with soul twin energies. So, and so does the High Priestess. So this is a very strong connection spiritually. We get the Seven of Cups. This is in the reverse. So this is all about, this person wants to be sure. This person wants to have their mind made up. They want to be sure about the connection. So either their person is making them feel like they're not sure about something, or they just haven't made up their mind yet because they're still sifting through their emotions, and they're trying to figure out, because this is so strong, they might be wondering, why do I feel this way about this person? And they're trying to sift through it and be sure and have an answer. Because when this is in the upright, this is all about confusion. So this person doesn't want to be confused. This person wants to have the seeds planted for commitment. They want this to be embraced in the love, the true love, strong connection. They want that with you. They feel it with you. And they don't want to be confused about that. Let's go ahead and see what we get in the want space. So this is going to be Libra's person. So if you're a cross watcher, this is what your Libra is experiencing, but remember, you can flip the energy if it makes more sense to you that way. Because this is a general, and the energy just does spread for both people that are involved. All right, so we do get, wow, okay. We get the King of Pentacles, which is all about very strong commitment energy. So your person, Libra, wants a commitment. So if that's something that you want with this person, your person wants that as well. But we also get, you know, all tied up right at the dead center. And on the other side, we get unions. This is also a very strong twin soul card, union card for twin souls. So, and it's also about celebrations and fun and all that. But for twin souls specifically, I think because you have so much of that energy here, 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4. You have about 4.5 cards that say this is very strong soul twin, soulmate energy. So your person, though, Libra, kind of feels restricted right now for whatever reason. Maybe something in their life, or maybe something emotionally that they still have to work through. And a lot of times in twin soul connections, one or both parties are, it's a super intense connection, but at the same time, emotionally and mentally, there is healing that needs to be done, and that causes, it can cause issues, it can cause conflicts, it can cause separations, and often you will go separated and come back in union, separated, come back in union. In fact, that is what you do because it's part of your healing. And so if you are in and out and in and out and in, you know, that's another indicator as well that you could be on a soul twin journey. But be sure not to get it twisted, because if it's abusive or narcissistic, that's not what a soul twin is, because they won't hurt you deliberately. There will be a lot of hurt that happens accidentally, or because basically because you want to be with the person is really what it is, and you can't for whatever reasons. is where a lot of the hurt comes from. But your person is not going to be deliberately hurting you or abusing you. If that's happening, that's not a soul twin. But so your person, Libra, feels like, you know, they're kind of stuck. It's like they want commitments and they want that union with you. Very strong commitment, union energy. But then we have restrictions and a sense of feeling trapped, right plopped in the middle. So I think they want to feel free from this so that they can have commitment, so they can have unions, but they're not feeling free from that just yet. That's still in their energy. So let's go ahead and see what actions we have coming up. Our actions, please, for our Libras and then Libra's person. So let's draw for Libras first. Actions for Libras for the next 30 days. And all right, so Libra is going to be hiding their emotions still. Good job, Libra. Okay, so we do see the Ten of Cups reversed. So the Libras might have issues with expressing their emotions or tapping into their emotions, knowing what they are. We do see the Moon in the feeling space, the High Priestess reversed in the perception space. So, and then now we get the Ten of Cups reversed. So this is all about hiding your emotions. You're not in tune with your emotions. You're not sharing your emotions. Maybe you hide them from yourself. Your emotions are a secret even to you. That kind of energy. We do get the Three of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork, team playing, doing life together. So you might not be sharing your emotions. You might not feel comfortable doing that. You may have an issue in that area, or you may just not be sharing them. But it does look like you want to move forward with your person in terms of doing life together in some capacity. We do see that you have those seeds of commitment in your want space, and it looks like you're going to try to move forward and see if you guys can work as a team. And then we do get the Ten of Swords though. So there's some sort of painful ending here that's going to, this is like 10 swords piercing your back. It's hurtful, it's painful. There's some sort of ending that happens after this that feels either you guys have ended and you guys are going to separate again and then maybe have union again a little later, or there's some sort of ending that you're putting to your emotional space. So I see you're hiding energy in your emotions here, here, and here. And it may just be that you're now finally doing work in your emotions and you're tapping into them. And at the end of the 30 days, you're going to have an ending to all that emotional pain that you are hiding and heal. Because this is a card of ending pain, but it's also a card of a painful ending. So it could be one or the other. But because I pick up so much emotional energy that's being hidden, I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be simply you processing emotions that you've been hiding for so long. And a lot of those are probably bottled up and they feel hurtful to you. And in the next 30 days, you're going to be processing it, and then it's going to be releasing. And that may feel painful to you. But there's something painful that's going to be happening to the Libras in the next 30 days, or more closer toward the end of the 30 days. So let's get some action of what's going to happen for our Libras. Okay, beautiful energy. That's mirroring your energy again. I think we've mirrored your energies 2 or 3 times now. So in the action space for Libra's person, they also want to have the seed of commitments. This is all about an approach, being present, learning from your experience, being here now, not focusing on the past or the future, but now. And that's your energy as well as what you want. You want that as well. So your person is going to be approaching you or accepting your offer in the seeds of commitment, whatever that is for your situation. And then they're going to go into judgment, which I will tell you a little bit about in 1 second, but let's go ahead and get one more card. All right, so it does look like judgments is all about releasing things, spiritually awakening, dying to your old self, being born again, having a sense of clarity, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, compassion on yourself, compassion on others. This is a real strong energy in terms of, you know, also making judgment calls, making a decision, moving forward. It's like letting go of the past and moving forward, which I see here too, because the Page of Pentacles is all about right now, being present now, making an approach. And so it's like they're letting bygones be bygones. They're letting the past be the past, and they're moving forward. But toward the right after that, though, I think they're going to feel a little stuck. And so this energy is all about letting go of that past and evolving higher with your spirit, with your consciousness, with the relationship, with who you are as a person. But this energy is in the inverse. So instead of completely freeing up, there's a stuck energy here. And that's what I see on your side too. It's like you guys got beautiful energy that's coming in terms of moving forward and the commitments going forward. You guys are moving forward and healing in different ways. But then by the end of the 30 days, Libra is going through some sort of pain, either sifting through their emotions or because this connection has another ending. And also Libra's person is feeling stuck in their ability to move forward emotionally, spiritually is really what this is about. And so if there is a separation that occurs, just know this feels very strong soulmate, soul twin energy, and you most likely will be coming back again. This happens because this is a healing process that you go through in these connections so that you can be more awakened, stronger, emotionally, mentally, and just more awakened spiritually as well. Let's go ahead and get some angel and bread of life advice, and then we'll look at your future card, your future energies. So if this is a soul twin connection, it is all about your spiritual growth, your spiritual aspect. You will be going through spiritual awakening. A lot of times though, it happens after the first breakup. You guys might be together for 6 months, a year, and then there's a breakup, and then you start to awaken. So many things start to happen spiritually. It will make your brain feel like, is this even possible? Is this even real? So know that if nothing spiritually is happening, then this isn't a twin soul. If there's just a bunch of drama, then it could very well just be a narcissistic connection or something abusive or avoidant and anxious dance. If it is a twin soul, know that there is a lot of spiritual aspects. However, those usually happen after your first breakup. They can happen during the first time you guys meet, but most people experience it after the breakup. So is this your first breakup? If so, and you start experiencing spiritual things, then this could be a twin soul. Or if you've experienced those things before, that's possible as well. Otherwise, it could just be a soulmate. So for your future energy, I do get the Hangman and the King of Swords. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so the energy that was getting hung up toward the end of the 30 days for your Libra's person. So this could be 20 days for some, 30 days for others. There's going to be a stall in the energy. It's like a hiccup. It's like we're moving forward, commitments, we're putting down the seeds, I'm processing my stuff emotionally and spiritually, and then hiccup and pain. So, but the future energy brings that Hangman back into a reverse position, upward position. So the Hangman is all about, okay, now I'm going to surrender to the process. I'm going to let go and let God. I'm going to trust the process, trust the universe, trust God. That's what this energy is. And this is all about honesty, openness, direct communication, connecting to your person on an intellectual level. You guys might have a lot of intellectual connection together. Because I do get the King, one of you could be a fire sign. Let's see if I get any more. Or an earth sign. So I'm getting a lot of fire and earth. One of you could be a fire sign or an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, but those might resonate for a lot of you. Okay, so your future energy looks beautiful. I'm so glad to see that. So you guys are going to be having honest conversations and moving emotionally and spiritually, processing that part of your internal process. So I do get the number 2323. It's endless cycles. Oh dear. Another card confirming this is a twin soul. So in common vernacular, people like to call it a twin flame. So that's what I'm referring to here. So this is about charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive patterns, transformations. You may find yourself repeatedly resisting certain truth, leading to feelings of exhaustion, limitation. It's time to decide to live authentically for yourself and embrace your passions. By making this change, the world around you will begin to follow suit, breaking the cycle and fostering transformation. So you are going through a lot of transformations. You're going through a lot of cycles that seem endless, repetitive patterns. This is also something that happens in twin soul connections. And you're going in and out in union, separation. And all that's part of the healing process. You may be seeing the number 23, this next 30 days. Confirmation, this is for you. Our bread of life says he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. So you are protected and guided by the angels. Okay, Psalm 91:11. Let's go ahead and look overall. So your overall energy looks beautiful to me. It looks like you guys have a very strong soulful connection, but that emotions are being hidden on this side, and spiritual processes and possibly emotions are being hiccuped on this side. And by the end of the 30 days, you guys might come to a place where things feel painful or out of sync, but your future energy is after those 30 days. So for a lot of you, within 40 days, you guys are going to be back to feeling good again. After that, for some of you, this is going to happen faster. For some, it'll happen slower. Future energy is after the 30 days, but you know, give it as it takes to you, or take it as it's given to you. Okay, so I think that's it. And please remember to comment. Let me know what's going on in your relationship. Then I can, you know, resonate with your energy and pick up on your energy, and then it'll be more beneficial for you that way. Remember, we do have a twin flame journey, and this is our thumbnail, and I'm going to post the link on the bottom for our Libras. If it's not out yet, it will be out soon. And remember to like and share and subscribe. Okay, we are a growing channel and we're growing super fast, but you know, the faster we grow, the more we help others. And of course, I love to see your comments and what it is you're thinking about and going through. All right, so take care and blessings, and I will see you in 30 days.